came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
Just about got the truck loaded down. Tonight's the night, maiden voyage. We're camping out. All right, so it's gonna get dark early and I wanted to get this intro shot before I get out there, but tonight it's gonna be the first night camping in the camper truck. Right now it's 20 something degrees. That feels like it's 19, but God only knows what it is. Gonna be out there behind the Mississippi River levee, and that's where we're headed. Out to a little spot we call the washout. Well, we're back behind the Mississippi River levee, a place called Tomato. Formerly home of the nation's smallest post office. Back here when the Mississippi River floods, everything floods. All right, trying to scope the scene. This is one of my usual fishing spots, but I don't know if you can see it. That's about a 3-foot drop off. My truck may or may not make it up that 4-wheel drive. I may have to sit on my ass and slide down it like a penguin. But, whoo, there we go. See what we can see. I think if I back that truck right over here, well, in case y'all can't tell, we're in the boonies. Ain't nothing out here but the moon. I don't know if you can tell by the reflection of that, but it is a solid sheet of ice. I don't know what y'all know about this. I think I brought too much stuff, but got the old generator fired up over there. Some light. I forgot to stick my LED strips before we came, so note to self, let's make dinner and a fire. All right, got a little fire started. Hopefully when the ice melts it don't put it out. As you probably saw in the video title, tonight I'm going to make a, I had some leftover crawfish from the boil. Picked up some filet mignon, a few more shrimp, and we're going to do a crawfish and shrimp etouffee, and then sear this nice little piece of beef right there on the cast iron. And we got some boudain somewhere around here to go with it. Stick with the Louisiana theme since I got the crawfish. But let's get after it. All right, first things first, we're gonna chop some veggies. Get the hands off those celery. Get to the animals. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of that secret ingredient. All right, we've got our celery, bell pepper. Next, we're gonna throw a little yellow onion in there. I did not bring my chopping knife with me, so making do with this lovely mossy oak that I carry on my hip. Is that of the Bowie knife. Get all that color in there. All right, it's a big jalapeno. take and cut it down the center. Pull these seeds out over here. I really rather not get them all over my hands in case I gotta go to the bathroom later. If you don't know what I mean, you don't want to find out. Something like lengthwise. You don't have to use tomato in etouffee, but some people do use tomato paste when they're making a shrimp etouffee. But what I'm going to do, it's not none of that canned stuff. This is fresh, so I'm squishing this tomato, right? I want to mash up the inside of it, get it nice and soft. I'm going to cut the core out of it. Alright, I'm going to crush it. Oop. I should do it in the bowl. Now that I made a good mess. And here's the green onions. Now look, people may say, I don't make it like that, he's making it wrong. You're supposed to put this in at a later time. That's all personal preference. We're gonna get some butter going in that cast iron. We're gonna saute these vegetables, and then we're gonna make what's called a roux. Roux, R-O-U-X, I think. Don't quote me on that. I was wrong once. But the roux is what cooks down. You add a little flour, makes this etouffee what it's supposed to be. Man, whole stick of butter, because I love food. Apparently more than I love my life. I got a nice little fire going here. I may try to cook on it. If not, I got other options in the truck. But let's get that butter melting. That cast iron. It's starting to melt. Go ahead and add these vegetables. Ooh, listen to it sizzle. So, while our veggies are on, got some boiling bag rice. It's easy. It's brown rice. Got some water here. Uh-oh. We're gonna put that on and get it to boiling. Also going to hit those veggies with maybe one or two of those bay leaves and some of that Tony Chachere's. What you know about that? Fire is a little hot. I still got some butter, but I didn't want a little more than that to make my roux, so I'm gonna add another half stick of butter. You know, cooking over open flame like that is really, you have a lot less control over it. But let's get after it. I don't measure nothing. That's probably good. Let me stir that up. All right, I don't know if you can see it. We've made a nice thick roux over here. I'm gonna mix it all together. Got it off the heat, it was a little too hot. I'm gonna add some water. I want about 2 cups. Stir that in and get it back on the heat. Now, I think it's safe to add these crawfish. Wish I had more, but that's just what me and the kids didn't eat. I'm gonna throw in some of these shrimps. Little babies peeled, already ready to go. I'm cheating again, I know. But let them cook in there. Let's get it back on the heat. Let it cook on down. Pull that little bay leaf back out of there. Should be one more in there, but I can't find it. Oh, there it is. And that is a prime time etouffee. Alright, now we got our skillet about halfway cleaned back up. I cook everything in butter. So we're going to throw this boudain in there, kind of flip it. We want it to cook slow, but want that butter to melt and that skillet to be good and hot. That way we can come on in with our filet mignon and get a nice crisp outside. So boudain in there. Let's get it on some heat. All right. The boiling bag rice is done. I'll drain that out. Going to all right. Now the part I've been waiting for. It's Angus beef filet mignon, petite filet mignon. But we're not gonna do a whole lot to it. Gonna hit it with a little of this Tony Chachere's. We're gonna roll it in that. We're gonna let the meat be the flavor. Some sides. Got that boudain in there going. Woo, sizzling the butter. There it is. Woo. Like that boudain might come out. I'm only gonna hit them steaks for about 2 minutes on each side. I like to hold them up and do the edges because I like that crust, but I can't eat it well done. It's got to be a medium rare. And there you have it, folks. I don't know how well you can see it, but man, it looks good. You know what that light in the distance means out here in the boondocks? It means my homeboys are showing up.
I can start it and put it up under the edge of our trailer. Shit, you went in here running. People will be looking around. How you running these lights?
Are y'all okay to be on camera?
I told him when I pulled up, I said, maybe we're probably going to be on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Appreciate you showing up, though.
Don't mind the kids in the truck, you know what I mean?
Did you try that food? There's been 2 people come by out here, surprisingly. This is home for tonight.
Yeah, you was over there. I was about to fall. Eddie had to stop me from kicking the goddamn lantern over.
Boy, that last step's a doozy.
Yeah, no shit.
I've been trying to get one.
Hey, you know what? My neighbor bought one.
Really?
Single wax, close trailer, like maybe 10 or 12 foot.
Have you seen some of the builds on those where they do them with like...
His looks fucking awesome.
Well, I'm in for the night. And I don't even know if I'm going to have to use my sleeping bag. The heater's on and kicking, doing its thing down there. See it. But, I mean, I'm warm, I'm dry. I got a full belly. Oh. So, I didn't get to fish tonight. I was going to, but I had to stay on top of the food, and then I got a full belly and I didn't want to do nothing. But where I had to camp is on the high side of the washout, and if I would have got a fish, you got to pull them up like 15 feet of bank. And if you get one of any substantial size and they get to flopping around, they can break your line or cut it on the rocks. And so I really like to fish off the back side of this, and that's probably what I'll do in the morning is make some breakfast and put a line out, see if we can't do any good. This is one of my catfish haunts, so you know, we might catch some good eating size. Well, good Sunday morning from Tomato, Arkansas. First night the truck camper was a success. It is 70 degrees in here according to my heater, 21 degrees Celsius, so that's like 69.8 degrees. But look at this. This is what it is outside. 21 degrees. Feels like 18. So the heater was a hell of an investment. I didn't even use my sleeping bags last night except for a pillow because I forgot them. Oh, I mean, I kicked my boots off, covered up with my jacket, and crashed, man. I slept like a log, but I did learn a few things. I'm a big guy. This plywood's not that comfortable. I need a little more mattress than what I got. But fixing to get up, get some breakfast started. I got some smoked sausage, oatmeal, and coffee. We need coffee this morning. And may try to wet a line, see if we can get some fish. No way, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a freaking bald eagle right there. Can I zoom in? I wonder if he wants some breakfast. There's a freaking bald eagle right outside my window when I'm waking up. That's awesome. America. See if we got some coals for breakfast this morning. Oh yeah, feels warm. Let's see. Oh yeah. That'll cook us some sausages. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be doing any fishing because the water is frozen. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I think my bait would probably just bounce off. But no, you didn't get a good look at the campsite last night, but we are out here in BFE. That leads out to the Mississippi River. But I kind counted on this possibly being frozen, so I didn't come empty-handed. I've got some smoked sausages, oatmeal, and God, some coffee I need this morning. So let's make some breakfast anyway.
Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Work all day till I'm totally beat. Get back home and fall right to sleep. Alarm goes off in the morning and the cycle's complete. Work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Work, sleep. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for.
You know, there's something beautiful and solace coming out here by yourself and camping, cooking. There's a quiet that you don't find in your house every day. Not to say I don't love my house or my family, because I do, but you can't get this there. So I'm gonna go eat my breakfast and pack up and head back home. Till next time, I'm Jesse. This is Country Life.
Yeah, there goes life, looks like it ain't slowing down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. Seems like yesterday I was 17, running bootlegs and draws and screens. Now I'm running up debt and I'm scrambling to make ends meet. So work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. Yeah, there goes life, looks like it ain't slowing down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my
Artlist